Alright guys, so we are once again talking about some big announcements from D23, and this is a little different because Kevin Feige on Sunday made some announcements relating to Avengers Campus, which of course is the Avengers land basically in Disneyland and possibly Disney World. I don't know if they have it set up as well, but I know they got it in Disneyland, and so it's this basically mini Avengers theme park, and from what I've seen it looks really awesome. I would love to go there. I can't afford that, but I mean it looks really cool. So those of you that have been there, let me know your review in the comments below, because I know it sounds cool, I know it looks cool, but is it actually cool? So anyways guys, we got some new announcements, and usually I wouldn't be making videos about it, but this is a special case. There's some really interesting reveals here. The first of which being one that doesn't really relate to much here, but they are going to have the Hulk coming to Avengers Campus next week for a limited time only, because they have this huge 8-foot animatronic Hulk. Now, I mean, obviously it kind of sucks that it has to be Hulk in his quantum suit, but I understand why, because, if they had regular Hulk, they'd have to have a way to make his mouth move and everything. So it's cool. It's cool enough. But really the big thing here is when Kevin Feige announced that, hey, there's going to be a third main attraction coming to Avengers Campus, I believe in 2023, possibly later. But it's going to be this big new ride, this big new experience. And they haven't officially named it, but it is basically going to be a multiverse battle of Avengers versus King Thanos. So we have some official concept art here of this ride, and wow, this just looks amazing. So you can see at the bottom there that you have the people in the little cart, they're riding around. This is going to be going on all around them, but let's take a closer look at all the characters that are featured here. And keep in mind, this is not MCU canon, or at least not main universe MCU canon. It's like how in Avengers Campus they have an Iron Man, they have a Black Panther. Those versions of the characters are not dead like they are in the MCU. So anyway, taking a close look at this, at the left side, we have Chris Hemsworth's Thor from Avengers Infinity War. We have Mark 85 Iron Man from Avengers Endgame. Then we have Spider-Man from Spider-Man Freshman Year, the upcoming Disney Plus series. We have Spider-Man from that looks like his Avengers Campus suit. And then we have the Hydra Stomper from Marvel Studios' What If. We have, right in the back here, we have a little SHIELD logo going on to the far left, but we also have Moon Knight as well. Okoye and Nakia, sporting their looks from the first Black Panther movie. Man-Thing, this is our first real good look at Man-Thing in color, because of course we just got our first look and confirmation of Man-Thing in the official trailer for Werewolf by Night, but that was all in black and white, of course. So this is our first color look at him. We have up here Black Widow in her suit from the Black Widow movie. Daredevil as well, possibly giving us a look at what's to come in his Daredevil Born Again Disney Plus series with his classic comics accurate red suit. And then we go to the middle here, so we have of course King Thanos right front and center. You can see he's got a very interesting weapon going on there. We have Steve Rogers Captain America from Endgame with Mjolnir. We also have Sam Wilson Captain America, America Chavez, and Captain Carter, so kind of all the patriotic American people right up front and center there. And then we got Jane Foster, Mighty Thor, as well as Black Panther, looks to be his Civil War suit, I think. So that's definitely really interesting. And then we go over to the right side. So we have 3 Hulks going on here. So we have 2 Bruce Banners. One is just like regular Rage Monster Hulk. And then we also have Gladiator Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. And then we have She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters, who was just introduced to the MCU in her Disney Plus series. We have Doctor Strange right down below. And then Ms. Marvel and Werewolf by Night. Again, just like Man-Thing, our first good look at Werewolf by Night in color, and really, honestly, kind of our best look yet at this character in the MCU in general, because we didn't really even get to see him in that teaser trailer, but he looks awesome. He looks absolutely amazing. So, as you can see, this is kind of a hodgepodge of Avengers and multiverses. You've got animated characters here, you have live action characters here, you have people from Phase 4, you have people from Phase 3. So it is really going to be like its own contained story to this ride that won't, at least I don't think will have ramifications on the main MCU movies and Disney Plus series, but it is still really cool to see all these different versions of characters coming together to fight King Thanos. So we have some official concept art here. We have an official brand new Thanos variant created specifically for Avengers Campus. And this looks awesome, but of course it kind of begs the question of like, could this possibly inspire the MCU? Like I said, I doubt it's going to be actually canon to what goes on there, and then we're actually going to have, you know, the Captain America in Captain America New World Order referencing fighting King Thanos and doing all this stuff. I highly doubt that, but it could be just like how in recent years you've seen a lot of new comic books have been influencing the MCU movies, and now they could do the same thing here, where this ride may influence and may inspire the MCU Secret Wars. Because this is going to be our next Endgame event. We have in 2025 Marvel Studios Avengers The Kang Dynasty and Marvel Studios Avengers Secret Wars. One we're all highly anticipating. And the reason I bring this up is because Secret Wars is a giant multiversal battle, which will be very similar to this, where they'll take all these random characters from different universes and bring them together to fight one threat. And what got me thinking about this even more is the fact that you look at the 2015 Secret Wars comic run and like the main art for it, and just this concept art for this Disney this Avengers Campus ride looks very, very similar. So could we possibly be seeing some of these characters, some of these variants appear in Avengers Secret Wars? Maybe even King Thanos could make an appearance and be a villain featured there, because, you know, we've been hearing for a while now that Josh Brolin would like to come back as Thanos. Jim Starlin, the creator of Thanos in the comics, he's even said that, you know, I highly doubt that Thanos is never going to make a return to the MCU. He's got to come back at some point. So this could be it. We could see a Thanos variant come back to the MCU, possibly even King Thanos, for Avengers Secret Wars. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about this big reveal of this brand new ride and attraction that is coming to Avengers Campus next year? I think it looks awesome as a ride, and also just this is some beautiful concept art right here. And do you think this is going to directly influence and possibly basically be a teaser of what's to come in Avengers Secret Wars? So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a give if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.